out to the game tonight, a sellout crowd to watch Mack Brown have his farewell, and it started about as poorly as it could. Third play on a 3rd and 18. Case McCoy looking for Jackson Shipley, instead deflected, and Avery Patterson. The 3rd pick 6 for McCoy this season. Horns were down 10-0, but they would regroup. 4th and 7. It's McCoy to Shipley, and this time it's successful. Mack says move the chains, and McCoy sneaks it in from a yard out. A drive that took over 7 minutes of game time makes it 10-7. The Texas defense was great in the red zone all night. Jackson Jeffcoat nearly forcing the turnover, but Cedric Reed can't scoop it up, so a field goal makes it 13-7. Then Malcolm Brown breaking off a 40-yard run. He had 113 yards on 18 carries in the first half, but that drive would stall without points. And just before the half, under 2 minutes to go, Marcus Mariota, he was terrific for a half, started cramping in the final 30 minutes, already rushed for 132 yards before the gun. Then the pitch to Josh Huff, and a Houston native somersaulting in. It's 20-7 Oregon after 30 minutes. It was 23-7 third quarter. Again, Texas making a play in the red zone. Ced Reed looks like he palms Mariota's helmet. There's no penalty, and the field goal was no good. But the offense for Texas could get nothing going. They even let Tyrone Swoops give it a try for 2 drives. He puts it on the money to Mike Davis, and it's dropped. 9 plays, 3 3-and-outs in the third quarter, and in the fourth quarter, McCoy's back in, and this would seal the Longhorns' fate. Derek Malone with the interception, and it's a 2nd pick 6. It's a 4th pick 6 this season, and it's the 5th loss this season for the Longhorns, and this time it's the one that ends the Mack Brown era. So this season, 5 losses for Texas, all by 19 or more points. They finished the season 8-5. We go now live out to San Antonio. Our Chris Tavares was at the game, on the field for the entire game, and joins us now. Hello, Chris.
Hey, Brent, you know, before the game, Mack was his usual jovial self, joking around with Mark Helfrich, the Oregon head coach. Seemed pretty light, maybe because he knew that there was no more to worry about after this. But after the game, there was a media contingent like I'd never seen surrounding Mack. It was like a mosh pit at a concert. But throughout the entire game, fans were very supportive of Mack, showing signs that said, "We love you, Mack," "Thank you, Mack," T-shirts as well. Even earlier in the week at the pep rally on the Riverwalk, they started chanting, "Thank you, Mack." Mack Brown always with Sally Brown by his side, his wife, walking off the field and giving the horns to the fans for one last time. But in the post-game press conference, Mack Brown was asked about his decision to step down from 2 weeks ago and whether or not he had any regrets. Here's what he had to say.
I have not. I think it's best for Texas. It's best for me. It's best for the players. We need to win more than 8 games. And that's just where we are. Last year was 9. I really thought we had a chance to win all the games this year. And it didn't work. And it's my job to make that work. And I told them tonight, the only regret I had is we didn't win enough games this year. We didn't win as many games as we had good players. And I do feel like a lot of great players coming back. So new energy, new staff, new ideas will really, really help these kids move forward.
And all week long, Mack was saying that it wasn't about him, it was about these seniors. He wanted this team to get one last win, not for himself, but for the team. And again, when he was asked after the game about what he was thinking, Mack went straight into coach speak, saying he was upset at the loss. He wanted to get the win. He was happy with how the defense played, but the Mack Brown era coming to an end here at the Alamo Dome in the Alamo Bowl with a loss. In San Antonio, Chris Tavares, KXAN News.